How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 8 of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Alma, Missouri. And in the last episode, we worked on cleaning up the fields so we can get them ready for planting, and we finally got to the point we were able to get all the stones off of the fields and send them over to the stone factory. They've finished making all the lime for us. It is amazing. We've got tons over there, which is absolutely perfect because here today we need to put down fertilizer and we need to plant, but we also need to work on some contracts because we need to keep making money. We are really behind the 8 ball now, where we're really starting to need to do things and starting to get some more equipment, and we just don't have the money to do it. So I'm going to do a bit of contract work. You can see here I've got a cultivating contract and a fertilizing contract, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of subcontracting out to where we're going to be spending a little bit of money, but we're also going to be able to get working on other things here in this episode. So let's go ahead and get to work because time is a wasting. Got the big old versatile here. Go ahead and unfold the big old behemoth. Farmet cultivator. Here we go. Let's drop this down. Let's see where this gets us. Right about there, maybe. Okay, so it looks like if I keep the outermost portion of the tire on the edge of the field, or what appears to be on the outer edge of the field, that should be a good kind of spot. So we're going to make a pass around the field here real quick, and after we make a pass, we'll then get the contractor working on this field. We'll do the same thing on the fertilizing field right next door, and then we have a weeding contract over in the north side of Alma. So we're going to go ahead and get to that at the very end. So I will go ahead and finish making this initial pass and then get to work. So we're almost done with this pass, and we're going to let the subcontractor go ahead and tap in and going to let them get to work. And then we're going to move on to the next bit, which is the fertilizing right there as it comes out through the trees. So we're going to work on that, get that all finished, and then move on to the weeding over in the north. So let's go ahead and let them come to a stop here, and let's see. Yeah, it should be good enough from there. We will let them hop in and send them on their way. Nice. Look at them go. Alright. Now we're going to run right over here. Hop into this tractor with the fertilizer spreader. Alright, let's get this one done. This one should be relatively quick. right, we are all set with the contract on this field. We're going to leave the other worker over in the cultivating field to do their thing. We're just going to leave the equipment here. And now we have to walk all the way to the north to get to that weeding contract. So we're just going to cut through the field here, cut through the field behind this one, over the railroad tracks, and yeah, we'll get over there. See you in a while. All right, here we are on the weeding contract. Let's go ahead and turn on the engine, unfold this. Drop this down. We'll start working on this. Get this field all nice and clear, looking good. Other than the stones, this is going to be a pretty nice looking field. Alright, got another worker going here. Gonna let them do their thing, and we are gonna get working on our fields because we still got a lot of stuff to do. So let's see, the farm is in that direction. So let's get to going. We've got to grab our tractor, we got to lime the field, and then we got to plant all 3 fields. So go through the bushes here, and we will meet you over there. All right, coming on the back side of our farm here. Go ahead and grab our tractor. It is filthy. Sign of hard work there. Go ahead and come around this side. All right, so we've got to go to the main shop there. Got to pick up well, we're going to lease out a fertilizer spreader, actually a lime spreader. And then we are going to get to work. So I will meet you up there in a bit. Alright, so I made it up here to the shop, had them repair my tractor, just to do some general maintenance and whatnot. And while I was here, I also looked around at their used vehicle and equipment section, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was actually very, very pleasantly surprised. So I found... Let's go ahead and just pull up right here. This was for sale, half off. This is a pickup header for a harvester. I don't have a harvester yet, but that is on the to buy list. So yes, I'm going to be using this at some point, but getting this half off was huge. Any penny that I can save is a penny I can use later down the line. So let's go ahead and we'll grab our fertilizer spreader, or I should say lime spreader, and then we're going to go over to the lime shop, the lime factory, where we dropped off our stones, and we are going to utilize some of our stones for our fields. So let's get to work on that. All right, so I made it back to my first field. This is going to be my alfalfa field. We're going to replant alfalfa here. Then we're going to go over to the big field just behind the farm, and then the small homestead field off in that direction. So we're going to be like 1, 2, and 3. Let's get to work. All right, the first field's done. We used up almost half of the line that we had there. So we're definitely going to have to be making trips back and forth, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and work on this field now. Get this one up and running. so we finished the alfalfa field, the big field, and now we need to drive over to the homestead field, get that one all limed up, and then we can turn our sights onto planting. So let's get over there, get to work. Let's get this done. All right, coming down the long driveway here to the homestead field. Let's go ahead and lime this up, get this done. This should be very quick here. Not too long at all. And look at that. This was super quick, super painless, not too bad whatsoever. Awesome. Now let's just take a look at the satellite. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely perfect. Now, let's go ahead and drive over to the farm. I need to drop off the lime because we still have like 8,600 liters in here. Gonna drive over to the farm, drop this off, and then go rent out, return this lease and rent out a seeder. Be right back. So I'm back here at the starting farm with the leased John Deere seeders, and I was able to fill up most of this with fertilizer and seed. I have some seed that is needing to be filled up in this back seeder here, so I have it parked here so I can go ahead and top it off. Let's go ahead, fire up my tractor, fill this up, and we're going to start over in the alfalfa field and then start moving our way around to the other fields. There we go. Everything's all topped off. Let's see. So now that we're a little ways away, this is a nice seeder right here. Nice little combo seeder. Gets out to 9 meters wide. Very awesome. Let's go ahead and see, I think it's this one that's needs to be closed. Yep, there we go. Now, there we go. Transmission on this thing's just a little bit finicky, but now we can go ahead and pull up here. Let's see, drop that one down, drop that. There we go. Oh, see that finicky transmission again. All right, we are planting. There we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make our way all around this field here and get this all planted. We're going to then move over to the big field. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to put in there yet, but we will figure that out. All right, so as you can see, I have a new seeder here on the farm, and yeah, what was going on is I made it about 3 or 4 passes, and then something broke on the John Deere seeder. I don't know what happened, but it just stopped working altogether. It just stopped plowing, stopped planting, stopped doing everything it was supposed to be doing, and just decided not to do anything beyond that. So ran up to the shop because it was leased. They were able to switch it out, gave me a newer Vaderstat here. It's all full up, ready to go. So let's get to work because we're already behind. Let's drop down. Perfect. Oh yeah, that is working the way I expect it to work. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around the field here and get everything planted the way I wanted to. We'll see you in a while. Alright, so I'm all done with the alfalfa field. Now I'm going to go over to this field right next door to the big field. And I think I've decided to use it for barley. Reason being is that it will offer me kind of a twofold. I'll be able to have more feed for my chickens, and I'll have a source for straw come next season once we harvest. So it'll kind of work out very nicely on two different fronts. And yeah, something that I really, really need at the moment. So let's go ahead and turn on the seeder here. We will lower it down right here in the corner. And then we're going to get to seeding this field. Let's see. There we go. So now we're just going to get rocking and rolling. Let me see if I can get it out of second gear. No. Alright, well, I will just have to deal with this slowness. I will cut us back in as soon as we get done with this field. We'll see you in a while. All right, well, it took quite a while, but finally got there. We finally got this whole large field seeded, and now we can turn our attention to the small homestead field, which should be done in no time. So let's put the finishing touches here. There we go. All right. Now, fold this up. And then we'll head to the homestead field. We'll meet you over there. All right, pulling up to the homestead field. Let's go ahead and stop right here, unfold. And we're going to plant grass in this field like there was before. And here we go. And there we go. The homestead field is up and running. Let's go ahead and stop here. Fold this up. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and unload the seed and fertilizer back at the farm. And then I'm going to drop this off. And then we need to start figuring out ways to make money. And I've got a few ideas up my sleeve. So I will meet you back at the farm once everything's returned. See you in a while. Alright, so I'm up here at the shop, and like I said, I need to start getting to the point where I'm utilizing the items I have around the farm. And I got to thinking, I have all that lime that I ended up making from the stones from the previous episode. Now, what I can do with that is just let it sit around and do absolutely nothing for me over the next year, or I could sell it off. And I think that's where I'm going to be at right now, is I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And with that, I'm going to need a trailer, which I took care of, and just go and pick it up and bring it over here to the train station. I need to actually take it to the silo station over there, and I'm going to have to take the train. So let's deliver this out of town because, yeah, we should be able to make a relatively decent amount of money for the product itself. So let's go ahead and hook up to the trailer. There we go. There. Now we're going to head back to the farm and wait, yes, we're going to head back to the farm because we need to pick up the lime that we have there, because we have several pallets worth of lime that we could throw in amongst the mix of everything else. Then we're going to take everything, bring it up here, and be good to go. So I will see you back here in just a little while. Alright, so we're back here at the yard. We're going to pick up all these pallets of lime here and load them into the trailer. Might as well utilize every bit of lime that we can get our hands on, because why not? And yeah, we can really hopefully make a fair bit of money off of something that we're just going to be holding on to for no real reason, because now our fields are taken care of. We don't need this until next harvest season, in which case hopefully between then and now we'd be able to acquire some more lime. So not too terribly worried about it at this point. So let's go ahead and take care of this. right, now let's head over to the lime factory and start making some trips. We'll see you in a while. Okay, well, let's go ahead and top this trailer off. We'll head on over there. Alright, so as you can see, I did not make it that far down the road. My little truck just does not have the power to pull that full trailer, but this does. That's right. I ran up to the shop and I bought this. About $60,000. It's used, it's old, but it works. And it's got power for days. So, yeah, I think this is going to be just fine. Let's go ahead and fire it up and get going. Alright, so we are pulling in here to the train silo. Should be able to dump right here. There we go. Dumping everything out. And we'll just keep going back and forth until all the lime is over here. And yeah, we'll be able to load it up on the train and be good to go from there. So I'll go ahead and cut us out and cut us back in as soon as everything is here at the silo. We'll see you in a while. All right, well, I made it back. I had to walk all the way over here to my truck, and I ended up making $30,000 for that load of lime. It's not a lot, but it's better than it just sitting around doing nothing. So let's grab the truck, and we've got other things that we need to do now. So I need to go ahead and take this back to the farm there, and then gonna use that 30,000 to purchase something. So I will show you what I'm planning as soon as I get this taken care of. We'll see you in a while. All right, pulling into the farm here. So first thing I'm going to do is I've got to utilize some of this. Let's see, about right there. Some of the product that I have here on the farm that's just sitting around. It's not doing anything. I'm just hanging on to it just to hang on to it. I've got the oats here, 7,600 liters of oats. I've got 31,500 liters of canola, 5,000 liters of sorghum. I mean, I've got all this product here that's just not being used. But first off, I've got a lot of rye, 13,000 liters of rye. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell the rye straight up, just get rid of it. I don't need it for anything right now, and I need cash. So let's see where we can take the rye. Let's see, right here. Can take the rye. Right up here. There we go. Grain sell point and Sedalia for little less than $10. Nah, we'll skip the train. We'll save some time and we'll just sell this off. So back to, let's see, back to the train station over there where we can sell off this grain, and then we've got to buy some things. So I will be right back after selling this off. All right, so let's go ahead and pull in over here. There we go. And go ahead and dump this out. All right, $7,500. Not too shabby. That is a good start, but I think we can do much, much better. So I am going to go take this back to the farm. Then I have to go to the shop, make a purchase, and then we're gonna get to work, because I think that there's going to be a nice little way to be able to increase our profits significantly. So let me go ahead and get back to the farm. I'll see you in a while. All right, so I am coming up to the farm here, and I am really excited about this. I spent quite a bit of money, almost $40,000+, but when everything's said and done, I think I'm going to be making quite a bit more. And as you can see, I'm towing something behind me. It is the seed treater. I'm going to take all the product that I have on the farm and I'm going to turn into seeds, and it is going to increase the value of them significantly. Most products that I have right now are running about $600 per 1,000 liters, but if I make them into seeds, it'll make them over $1,000 per 1,000 liters. So the oats, for instance, is like $600, $700 per 1,000 liters. If I do this, it'll make it well above, I think, 1,200. Let's actually look at that really quick. So let's look at the oats, like I was saying. So go up here, and we look at oats. Okay, so the most expensive I can get is $900 per 1,000 liters. That's for oats. But if we look at seeds, $1,500 per 1,000 liter. That's right here, right now. I just had to load them onto the train and send them on their way. That's a significant jump. That is quite a bit more per 1,000 liters. That's worth the effort. But what's really nice is that if I take the oats from the silo and treat them and create seeds from them, I will be able to not only get an increase in the value, but I will get an increase in the yield, because the amount of seeds that are created from the process there is actually quite significant. I think it's a 3-to-1 ratio from the amount of seeds going, or I'm sorry, the amount of oats that are going into the amount of seeds that are created. And it's like that for almost every single product. So let's see, I'm going to drop this off right here. That's not what I meant to drop. That's what I wanted to drop. And now, gotta go get my bucket. So come over here. Alright, let's scroll over. So, oats will be the first one we do. 3,000 liters. So of this 3,000, I think, as an output, I'm going to get closer to 9,000 liters. Oh, and I missed a bit. That's all right. Drop that down. And give it just a little bump. There we go. So now, let's go ahead and grab the semi right over here. And we'll load directly into the trailer. Bring this over. Actually, here, let's cut this way. Okay, it is going in. Let's get just a little bit further over. There we go. Product going in. It is chugging away. Nice. Alright, so let's let this process and let's figure out where this is going to get us. Like I said, there was 3,000 liters in this one bucket here. Actually, here, let's go ahead and turn off the truck because that doesn't need to be running right now. So you can see we're already up to 4,000 liters and we started out with 3,000. So we are getting significantly more yield from these oats than what we put into it. This is going to be huge, absolutely huge. And I've got, what, 1, 2, 3 packs here. Let's see, 1,000. So that's 2,000 liters plus an extra 410. I'm going to pick those up as well. I do have some here as well. So yeah, I've got all this seed just sitting around. I don't need it because I've got all this fields all taken care of. All 3 of my fields are done. Don't need to worry about this until next year. So I might as well recoup the money that I spent on this stuff and get a little bit more. So let's see what this does. Where are we at here? Oh, almost processed, almost done. 7,200 liters. Like this is significant, the amount that we're getting. It is definitely almost a 3-to-1 ratio. I'm sorry, 1 to 3 ratio. Let's see. We're almost there. Let's see. 150. 100. We're going to have to top off the seed treatment. There it is. It's all done. And 9,391. That is definitely a 1 to 3. It's like a 1 to 3 point something or other. But that is huge. That is a big, big improvement. Now let's do this. Let's go ahead and back this up. We'll fill up another load. Right about here. And then we will top off the seed treatment. And here, let's close this so it can't empty. There we go. All right, it's emptying into there. Yep, perfect. So now it should just grab it as it needs it. Open that back up. And there we go. Perfect. It is processing along. We will continue to convert all the product in the silo into seeds. We'll take it all over to the train, and once it's at the train silo, we will then call the train and take it over for a final sale. And I think it's going to be a pretty significant payout. I think we're going to make quite a bit of money off of this, so I'm really looking forward to see what we get. So I will cut us out here, finish all the work, and then go from there. We'll see you in a while. All right, pulling in for the last trailer load. Go ahead and dump this out. And we'll see where we stand. We'll call the train. And then we will get paid, because we got a lot. We got a lot. There we go. Let's see where we're at. 137,000 liters of seeds. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull this forward just a little ways. Let's see. Let's go ahead and come over here. We'll turn on the help window. All right. Train is on its way. Turn that off. All right. Now let's see. Wait for that train to come, and then we'll load into it, get everything good to go, and then we will complete this episode by selling it off and see what we get. I'm thinking it's going to be quite a bit. You figure 100, it was 137,000 was yeah, 137,000 times that by 1,500. Ooh, we should get what is that, like close to 260,000? My rough math right? All right. Let's see where. There it is. 1.3. All right. I will cut us out here. I'll cut us back in as soon as we're loaded and heading out. We'll see you in a while. All right, here we go. Got all 137,000 liters stored on board. Let's see what we get as our final payout. I am really looking forward to this because holy smokes, this is going to be a big one. Let's see the beautiful landscape on the way by. Might even catch a glimpse of our farm. At bare minimum, we'll be able to see our homestead field on the way by. But we worked really, really hard today. We got so much stuff done. So much. We got all 3 fields planted. We got all of... oh, there's the homestead field right there, as a matter of fact. Which means the farm, we might be able to see through the trees if it clears up. Yep, right there. Just over the peak of the valley there. Alright. But yeah, I mean, we got all the fields planted. We got limed. We did a few contracts. I mean, we have gotten so much stuff done, and we converted all of the stores that we had in our silo into seeds, and we are just about to get paid. Let's see what we got here. $207,000 with an harvest score, or an environmental score of 3.5K. That, oh yeah, that is amazing. Holy smokes. That is, you know what? Before we go, let's go ahead and pay off the remainder of that loan. Let's see. Look at that. Even after paying off the $50,000, we still have $220,000. That's amazing. That is so amazing. Yes, please. Well, now we've got the long walk back to the train station, pick up the truck, and yeah. Like I said, that will be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing, shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, hope you have a fantastic day. Helium deer. Take care.